Well, hi there. Whoa, ho there, Travel Start. It's Liz from Travel Start here. Thank you so much for stopping by. We know that you can spend your time absolutely anywhere and that you choose to do it with us. It just makes my heart happy. So thank you so much. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I find at this point in the video, it's always a great time to remind you to become part of the Travel Start family. We are definitely working at growing our tribe or our community, as it were. We want this to be a place where you come for travel information, to get excited, to get information, to get inspired and all that great stuff. And maybe even to find your travel companions, you know, your crew, your people. So don't forget, okay? Okay, so this video is part 2 in the why I'm excited to go on celebrities cruise line. I'm not sure what I want to call it yet. It's not going to be like a continual thing that we do, so I guess we'll just call this part 2 in the celebrity cruises group of videos. How about that? Sounds good to me. Okay, so first thing is, they say that if you want to elevate your life, you have to spend your life around people that live the lifestyle that you want to live, or that you want to elevate to. Now, as I said in the last video, I'm that girl. I don't care if the diamonds are real. I don't care if I drive a Mercedes or an Alfa Romeo or a Porsche or, you know, a Ferrari or whatever. I don't. I want my bills to be paid. I don't want to be struggling and worrying about finances. I want to make sure that the bills are paid and there's groceries in the fridge, that I have time to spend with my loved ones, that I can love on them and they on me, that I can spend time with friends, and that I can get out and see the world. So getting out of my comfort zone, I believe, is a good step in making that happen. Because if you travel and all you ever do is, and I'm not knocking this company, okay, but I'm just using this as an example, but if all you ever do is go from one city to the next city and stay in a Motel 6 and, you know, go through the drive-thru at McDonald's, no matter what city you're in, you're basically having the same experience over and over, just in a different city. So I'm excited to actually get out of my own way and try something new. So the experience I'm looking forward to. The food. I understand that they use all premium foods, all premium ingredients to make the food that you'll be eating on the cruise. There are areas where you can go, you know, sit down and have a meal, like plated main MDR type thing, but they don't call it an MDR. But anyhow, I understand that they have areas where you can go to the buffet, like, you know, get some eggs and bacon and waffles and pancakes and all that. But then they also have seated meals where you can sit down and have multiple courses. So the part of me that is very nervous that you're going to get these tiny little, like, tapas style meals is also overridden by the fact that the food is supposed to be amazing and sumptuous, that they only use premium ingredients, and I'm really interested to see what the food is going to be like. Okay, so food. I understand that there's a restaurant called Blue, and you have to book a certain category of cabin in order to eat in the restaurant that's set up for Blue, and it might actually upgrade us to one of the rooms that are for Blue. So anyways, we'll see. But I've heard good things about it. So anyhow, I'm excited about that. Okay, so that's food. Caste system, again, I feel like I can talk to anybody about almost anything. And so we will see if I'm able to relate to people that are, you know, that much different than me, or that I feel are that much different. For all I know, I'm going to meet people that are very hardworking, that have built their way up from scratch, and that have been down the road that I'm choosing to go down at this point. That could totally be what happens. Although my fear still talks to me and says, you may be on the one cruise that they got every snooty, uppity, you know, highfalutin, old money windbag and put them all on that same cruise ship. I doubt that that would happen, but Zig Ziglar says that there are only truly 9 miserable people in the world. Of course, they move around a lot, so you got to be careful. But for the most part, most people are not miserable. They're happy and they're kind, and cruising in general, for the most part, is just a bunch of people that want to go explore the world, and they want to do it via a vessel that traverses the sea. So, or rivers, but you know what I mean. Okay, so I'm excited to see if we make some new friends and make some connections. So there you go. The experience. Like I said on the last video, I feel as though I don't want to go sit through an opera, but I love Phantom of the Opera. I'm not big on certain types of music, but I love the sound of music. I didn't say that in the last video, but I love Fräulein Maria, so I could be totally wrong. I might find that the Broadway style show is so moving that it expands my horizons and introduces me to something that I didn't know exists. Or I may be pleasantly surprised, maybe I should say or I may be pleasantly surprised that they were able to weave in and out of, able to weave in, you know, some current music with something that's been around for a while and has some structure and, you know, or more structure, something different than what I've become accustomed to. So, whereas my nerves say I don't want to have to sit through something that I don't want to listen to, the other part of me says you never know how this might expand your horizons, right? So that's music. Excursion wise, I have to say I'm still thinking about the idea that there may be people that we connect with that just have the means to do more in terms of excursions, but we still plan to make the best of the trip. So I'm sure we'll be able to find something that suits us. So I'm excited about that. Again, I heard that the beds on Celebrity are only made for Celebrity cruise lines. They are supposed to be a dream. The best sleep I ever got was at sea. So there you go. I'm excited to try this bed. The only thing is, I hope my red hair dye doesn't like stain the sheets or whatever, but you know, there's that. So beds I'm excited about. Cabins are always small. I don't, even a penthouse that's got more space than the average place versus a penthouse like say at a big hotel is going to be most 9 times out of 10 much smaller. But Celebrity has lots of awards, so I don't feel like they would have gotten to the point where they're getting all these awards and all the accolades and so on and so forth if they hadn't actually earned and deserved them. At least wise, I hope that's not the way it works. But so there you go. So there's that. So I know that there are reasons that I'm excited. They have this, it's like a sculpture garden that's on the top deck of the Apex and the Edge. They have like big butterflies and flowers and things like that. Great place to go take pictures, so I'm excited about that. Great place to make some memories, whether it's romantic or whether it's family or whether, you know, it's just you and the girls or whatever. Great pictures. Always take pictures. Like, remember your trip in here and in here, but take pictures, because sometimes when I find that if I'm feeling a little bit down or sad, I many times will scroll through pictures on my cell phone or, you know, something that I have in the computer, and it can lift my spirits significantly, remembering the time I got away with my family. So, you know, it'd be nice to go make some memories in such a nice place. So there you go. I think that's it. I'm just excited to see a lot of the sculptures and the architecture and a lot of the things that are on the ship. I don't know the difference between a mink vase and, you know, just a regular pewter vase that you picked up at Home Goods. So it'll be interesting to see the verbiage and the terminology and see how I cope in that environment. But I'm hoping it's not going to feel like coping. It'll be like pleasantly expanding my horizons. That's what I'm hoping. So I don't know how you guys feel about going on certain cruise lines. I'm looking. I've got Regent on the shelf. I've got Azamara on the shelf. Obviously not the cruise, but information about these cruise lines. I've got Cunard on the shelf. We do have Celebrity. Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, Carnival, etc., Princess. So quite a few brochures from certain cruise lines, but certain very, we'll say, luxury cruise lines. Maybe not top of the line, but they are definitely luxury cruise lines, can be intimidating. And as I think through the reasons why we should go and the reasons why sometimes I feel a little like, I don't know about this. I find myself faltering more on the side of, I'm kind of excited about this. So, if you ever considered doing something that's completely outside of your comfort zone, but it makes you excited to go do it and to go try it, leave the comments down below. Let me know. It doesn't necessarily have to be a cruise or a particular cruise line. It could be really anything. Like, it could be anything. Maybe you want to go to Antarctica. Maybe you want to go to the Galapagos. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you want to go to climb like Kilimanjaro or something. I don't know, but something that you felt like was completely outside of who you are, and then you said, you know what, I'm just gonna go and do it. Like, what's the worst that can happen? I'm sure I'll have fun. And how did that turn out for you? Yeah, so leave those comments down there. And that is it for this video. As always, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and become part of the Travel Start family. This is a great time to remind you about that again. And as always, I wish you lots of love and happiness and warmth and well wishes and joy and happiness and just great, great memories. And I wonder if maybe we should plan a group cruise in 2021 for Celebrity. Maybe have a bunch of people go and overcome some of the worries about going on a cruise line such as Celebrity. What do you guys think about that? Comment down below. Okay, that's it. We'll see you guys on the next one, okay?